Assalamu alaikum, welcome back to Prime Live. So this evening I'm delighted to be joined by Ayhan Cetin, the Executive Director of the Turquoise Harmony Institute, to share insights on the stunning Mosaic lamp workshops. These workshops are not just about creating beautiful lamps, but also about illuminating the power of diversity and unity through the colorful combinations of various elements. Ayhan, thank you so much for joining me.
Well, thank you very much for the invitation.
Give us a brief overview of the origins of the Turquoise Harmony Institute. How did it all start and what are you hoping to achieve from it?
So we started in 2006 and the initial institution was named as South African Interfaith Foundation. The main purpose was, to create a kind of awareness and understanding amongst different faiths and different religions, because this is one of the main reason people are fighting. But we see it is not the only division we have, and we changed the name to Turquoise Harmony Institute. Now we try to bring people from different walks of life together, and we want them to engage, at the personal level, because what we believe the essence of almost every small or big conflict, people say ignorance. Basically, people, they don't know about each other, and maybe it is not an easy job we are doing. So we want them to, understand each other at first hand. So I don't want to hear about Muhammad from other people. So I want to hear about you from you. So we try to create a kind of platform, so to achieve this objective.
I think it's very important creating this platform. In your experience, what role can art and culture play in fostering peace and understanding between different communities? We do know we live in a very polarized world, and South Africa itself is very polarized. What role can art and culture play?
I think they are very powerful tools. It's like a glue, because it's a kind of universal language, and we are trying to utilize that tool, as I said, to promote social cohesion, peace, and understanding. Because when you invite people to come together, talk about very hot topics, you hardly find those people to come together and talk about and reflect in a respectful way. But when we use arts as a platform, people, they come to see and experience that language of art. By the way, so you can really talk about what you want to talk about. So we've been using arts and music and culture in our activities a lot. And I think it is very impactful. So it is changing, not all of a sudden, of course, but it's changing the perception of people.
We know Turkey is a hub of culture. I mean, for many of us who've traveled to Turkey, we see amazing culture from the golden days of the Ottoman Empire up till now. I mean, some of the mosques that you see in Turkey, the mosques that are built by Turks all over the world, show such amazing arts and culture and craftsmanship. What inspires you to use Turkish crafts as a tool for promoting dialogue?
So because we have chosen this mosaic lamp art specifically because actually it serves to our mission. So our motto of Turquoise Harmony Institute is "so we may know one another." And the mosaic, metaphorically, is what we are trying to do, in the society. Because when you look at each pieces of, the mosaic pieces here, all of them are in different colors, different shapes, and different sizes. Yes, they have their own understanding, their own identity. But as you see, when they come together, then you have something more beautiful. So this is what we are trying to achieve as an institute. So we are all different, so we cannot deny that. But there is always a way to come together. And when we come together, so we shine brighter.
Speaking about people coming together, we do know when they're working on this craft, people work together. Do you find that when people work together and collaborate, it enhances this message of unity in diversity? Because we are all different, but we're also so much the same.
Yes, definitely. Because as I said, this is for us the essence of this workshop. So we just started here in last year, end of October. We hosted maybe hundreds of people, and this is the initial part of the workshop. Is we talking about this? Why are we doing this? And when you see the diversity of people in the workshop, it is exactly the mosaic, especially in South African context, when you see people from different racial backgrounds, religious background, and when you try to give the message of why we are doing this, it makes perfect sense to them, and they live with a very positive mindset. And with some of them, we do for attendees. So we are keeping in touch with them, and some of them are, trying to help us to, promote what we are trying to do in South Africa.
Inshallah, I think that's a really, really important point. Just getting people to work together, bringing this Ubuntu that we're so used to in South Africa. Before I let you go, for anybody interested in joining this initiative, taking part in the Turkish Mosaic Lamp Workshop, what's the process like? What's the entry fee? How do they make contact with you?
So they can book their spots at webtickets.co.za. So if they go to the website and if they search Turkish Mosaic Lamp Workshop, so they will see all the details there. So we are running these workshops in Johannesburg, in Cape Town, and Durban. It is every Saturday in these three cities, and we have different sessions, and they will see all the prices and the costs involved in this in webtickets.co.za. But they can also reach us, our website, turquoise.org.za, and they can also email us at info@turquoise.org.za. So we can also arrange, for these special gatherings if they want to gather with their friends, colleagues, team building, So it is a perfect platform for a team building, for example.
I think you make a very, very important point. Team building, and it's that time of the year people are getting back to the office. It's a nice way of doing team building. Ayhan Cetin, thank you so much for your time. And to the viewers out there, I mean, these mosaic lamps are absolutely stunning. I'm sure you can see them on your screen now. And yeah, as Ayhan has mentioned, you can go to web tickets and let's see where we can how you can join in this program. I think it's really, really interesting, and I think maybe just after the show I'm going to go and make a booking for myself. We're going to take a short break now. Stay tuned.